は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒すものだ。
What's good with y'all, Jits, man? It's DBZ White Fang in the building, man. Hold on, I said I'm in the building. Hey, wait, hold on, I said I'm in the building. Hey, man, back for another video. Today we doing something a little different. Today, man, I'll be talking about how I got into Dragon Ball, how I fell in love with the series, and why I fought with it so tough. Before I go ahead and get into the story, man, I definitely want to thank everybody for showing me support and love on my last videos. It was cool talking to y'all in the comment section. Make sure you leave a comment on this video. Tell me about your experience and how you got into Dragon Ball, your favorite characters, what you love about this series, all that, man. I want to know all the history, and I want to engage with y'all in the comments about this video. And make sure you hit the subscribe button too, man. It really helps out the channel. It shows your support. And make sure you hit the like button as well, man. Subscribing definitely gonna let you see when I drop. So turn on that notification bell as well. But without further ado, let's get into it. So before I go ahead and tell my story about exactly how I got into Dragon Ball, I gotta give a little bit of background because I promise it correlates to like later on in the story about how I got into it. So before I get into it, I just want to talk about like how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like I didn't really watch anime. You know what I'm saying? Like anime wasn't really my thing. I was more of a Disney Channel kid, Cartoon Network type of guy. I never seen Dragon Ball on TV, not gonna lie. Like whenever I was on Disney Channel, if that shit was a commercial, I'll go to Cartoon Network or vice versa. Like I never seen like anime that much on TV or like just in media in general. Like, I used to be on YouTube and shit, but I never saw Dragon Ball. If I was on YouTube, I'm looking at gameplay videos. If I'm on TV, I'm looking at like That's So Raven, Cory in the House, Wizards of Waverly Place. I'm looking at all the far shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I never seen Dragon Ball on TV. So whatever. I had, you know, siblings that was into like anime. Like my brother had Pokemon cards, but truth be told, he was like a lot older than me. You know what I'm saying? My oldest brother. So I wasn't really tapped in with the stuff that he was tapped into. I used to see his stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, his little Pokemon cards or his little Yu-Gi-Oh deck, his little Naruto headband and shit. But I never really knew what it was. Like I thought it was just something he liked. Shit, same way I like Disney Channel, same way he liked some other shit. So I never really paid no mind like whatever he into. But I definitely used to see the stuff and like I ain't never talk with him about it because we was two different age gaps. And whenever we did interact, like it was about like other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like other sibling type shit, like funny shit or we listen to music and stuff. Like it was never no anime shit. Like not at that point. So whatever. And growing up, I had video games. You know what I'm saying? I played Mortal Kombat. Like I lived with my dad. Like my parents were split. I lived with my dad, and my dad had a PlayStation 2, and he had Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Monks, and he had college football. And I promise that shit gonna be relevant. And at my mom's house, we had game consoles, but like I said, my mom's house, she had got me like a Game Boy Advance. We had like an Xbox, which we used to play like, you know, football games. They used to play like football games and shit. Or like we had a GameCube, we used to play Star Fox. Like we used to play Halo. Like I think we did have like a Naruto game, but at the time I was so young, I didn't even know what the fuck Naruto was. And to be honest, I wasn't really into it like that. Like it was a Naruto game where it was 4 players on the screen and you know, y'all all fought together, some shit like that. I can't remember it too much, but I know it was something like that, and I didn't really give a fuck about it. Like I was really trying to play Mario Kart before anything. Like if I'm on a GameCube, I'm trying to play any Mario game. I'm trying to play Star Fox. Where bro, that Star Fox game, I know this is a little bit off track, but that Star Fox game, I just gotta say it, bro. That shit was so fucking tough, bro. I don't know the name of that shit. If y'all know the name of that Star Fox game where it's like 4 people on like a big ass map and y'all just shooting it out, bro. Please let me know the name of that shit. I hope they remastered. That shit was too fucking raw. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I even got into Star Fox. Like, I'm not a big fan of Star Fox, but that game, just like nostalgia and the experience I had playing that game, I can remember that shit vividly. That shit was too fucking raw. Like, bro. Anyways, get back on topic. So yeah, like we had game consoles at my mom's on the weekends. I would go visit my mom. I live with my dad on weekdays, visit my mom on the weekends. If you grew up in a split household with parents, you know how that shit goes. So yeah, man, like I said, so I didn't live with my brother. So when he was consuming all this anime and all this shit, I didn't live with my brother. I didn't really know too much about it. The only anime that I did know at the time, which I didn't even know was anime, was definitely Pokemon. Didn't really care to watch Pokemon. Like it just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't interest me like that. It was Yu-Gi-Oh. I definitely tapped in with Yu-Gi-Oh here and there because that shit had some raw ass looking monsters. Like, and like I don't know, but that boy Yugi was too raw to me, boy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That boy had that shit on. So like I was interested in his character, but it wasn't enough for me to like, you know what I'm saying? Stay tapped in. Like I used to tap in, tap out. You feel me? Like I ain't always locked in with Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I gotta watch the next episode. Like if it's on, I'll watch it. It's that simple. And then what else? Bakugan. I definitely used to fuck with Bakugan tough. Like any anime back then that I was really watching before I discovered Dragon Ball, it was definitely Bakugan. Like I used to get the toys and all, and like really have like competitions at school with them little shit that you throw and they pop open. That shit was too tough to me. I don't know why. And Blade, that was another one, bro. Bakugan and Blade. My school, if you didn't have that shit, you basically was a lame ass kid. Like you had to have one of the two. You gotta have a Bakugan or you gotta have Blade. And best believe if you got Blade, we either making a tournament at the school, like we making the arena, or you gotta bring your arena from home. Like it gotta be that. So that's what I was into. But whatever, man. I just had to give y'all a little background so y'all know like I didn't really know nothing about anime. And if it was anime, like the ones I said, I didn't even know that shit was anime, bro. I thought that shit was just cartoons. You feel me? So whatever. One weekend, like it's like a Christmas. I go over to my mom's house on the weekend. I think it was a weekend. I'm pretty sure it was a holiday, either or. You know how that shit go. And I come over, and my mom got a PlayStation 2, a silver PlayStation 2. I definitely remember the color. Like I ain't gonna lie, silver PlayStation 2 might have been the best PlayStation. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, my mom had brought a silver PlayStation. And we only had one game when she bought that bit. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That's the only game we had. So I come in, and like I said, I got other siblings. So that's the only game we had. So we had to take turns. You know, San Andreas, you could play 2 players. You feel me? So 2 people on a controller. You got to do as much crime as you can and survive. And you die, pass the controller up to the next 2. That's how that shit was going. And that was the only game we would really play. Like at my dad's, I'm playing Mortal Kombat college football. At mom's, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. So I ain't really game like that much. You feel me? I had a Game Boy Advance I didn't really touch. I had a DS. If I was on my DS, I'm definitely playing Mario Kart. Like that was my shit, bro. I love Mario Kart for whatever reason. And then like fast forward, I come over one weekend, I see the PlayStation 2 not in the living room at my mom's house. I'm like, damn, what a PlayStation? I thought my mom got rid of it or something. So I'm like, damn, what a PlayStation at? So I asked my sister, she's like, oh, it's in your brother's room. So I go in my brother's room and I see the PlayStation like on the floor, like in front of the TV. Y'all know how that shit used to be. Like, definitely we ain't had no fucking game stand back then. That shit's on the floor in a secure spot hooked up to the TV. You feel me? With the 3 little jacks in the back of the big ass box TV. So I see the PlayStation, I get hyped. I'm like, bet I could play San Andreas. That's all I was trying to do. But I walk in, I didn't touch the PlayStation 2. No, I walk in and I see a game case that I don't recognize to my right on the table. And my brother not in the room. Like the room is empty. It's just a game in there. So I'm like, I ain't think nothing of it. I'm like, oh, the game just in here because he wanted to bring the game in here. Like that wasn't nothing, you feel me, unusual. So I see a game case that I never seen before, and I see like red and yellow letters on the shit with a big ass number 2 on it. I seen a kid with spiky hair and a sword, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck game is this? I thought my mom had bought us some fire shit. I'm like, well, what's this? You feel me? And bro, as a kid, any character you see with a sword off rip, you know he fought. Like, you know, like this nigga is like the most rawest nigga, bro. Like, I just seen a nigga with spiky hair and a sword. Look at menacing, like. Look at menacing. Now, if you don't know what game cover I'm referring to, you probably like, damn, White Fang, what game is that? Bro, it was Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, bro. I didn't know it at the time, but yeah, obviously I know now, you feel me? But I was just looking at the game cover, and I'm like the game case cover, and I'm like, damn, I gotta play this shit. So while I'm touching it, I pop it open. You know how the PS2 games used to pop open, pop, pop, you feel me? Definitely pop, pop, popped it open. Instantly took the disc out. As soon as I do all that, my brother walking in the room, he said, bro, what the fuck is you doing touching my shit? Big bro came in snapping, I ain't gonna lie. Like, me and my big brother, bro, he used to be mean as hell to me. Like, my big brother used to be mean as hell to me for no reason. But y'all know how that shit is. Big brother, little brother, you know what I'm saying, older sibling. I don't know what I was just trying to say. oldest sibling, youngest sibling relationship, y'all know how they could be, bro. They could just be mean as hell and bully sometimes. But me and him definitely used to like always bump heads, and he used to always be mean as hell to me for no fucking reason, for no reason. So he came in, he like, yo, why you touching my shit? Yada yada. So I'm confused. I'm like, yo, shit. My mom bought this. This is definitely not yours. So he like, nah, that's my shit. Like, so we going back and forth about whose ownership it is of this game. You feel me? I'm convinced that my mom bought this. Like, why would you have a game that's just for you? Like, the PlayStation 2 not even yours. That shit is for the family. So why would you have a game that's just yours? So he went in a bag. It was a GameStop bag. And he put out the receipt. I believe most Dev bought that shit with his own money. So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And he was like, yeah, don't touch my shit. Put it down. So I put it down. And you feel me? I'm like, oh, can I play? Albie said, fuck no. Like, straight out. I remember them exact words. He said, fuck no. So I'm like, damn, you feel me? So I'm kind of hurt because this shit look cool. And all we've been playing is San Andreas, and I want to play something different. And especially how cool looking this shit is, but I definitely want to try it. So he popping a disc, right? He popping a disc, and you know PlayStation 2, that shit load up, and the intro automatically come on after like the credits. So he put in the disc, it pop up, it load up, he walk out. And bro, dog, I'm seeing the Tenkaichi 2 shit for the first time, like the video game intro. And this is like the raw shit ever. I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, that shit was so fucking cold, bro. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 opening, bro. Like the cinematic, the music, but bro, that shit is hard. Imagine seeing that shit for the first time as a kid, and you used to watching like Disney Channel, motherfucking like Cartoon Network, like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Nothing to shit on them shows, but the shit I was seeing at that time, bro, and I'd never seen it before. But this shit was like a whole new universe to me. Like I just felt like I just stepped out of space into a billion stars. Like this shit was so fucking raw. I see a golden big great ape, motherfucking Cell. I see Cell. I didn't even know what the fuck Cell was. Like at the time, I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga that look like a big ass roach with black spots? And he posted up with a monkey like a thug. I see niggas throwing hands, niggas shooting beams. I'm like, bro, what is this? Then the music going stupid too. Type of tune I never heard before. You feel me? Bless my ears. So bro, I'm all the way locked in. Like I'm super interested. I can't wait for my brother to come back and start playing this shit. So he come back in. He like, what you still doing in here? Like why I'm still in his room? So I'm like, oh, I cannot watch you play. He was like, all right, you feel me? I'm like, damn, thank you. At least you can do fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all probably like, damn, your big brother was mean as hell. Yeah, he was though. I ain't gonna lie. I got hold as a jet. Like that shit crazy. But you know how it is, bro. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? He loaded it up, got to the title screen. Title screen was too tough. The character's talking to the player. Like, I'm like, is these niggas talking to us? Like, these niggas having a conversation every time he click on some shit. I'm like, bro, this shit is hard, bro. And this nigga saying all type of names. You could tell he familiar or whatever is going on, which I didn't know. You feel me? I didn't know he was tapped in whatever this universe is. Like, he was like, well, they got Goku, they got Vegeta, they got this, they got that. Oh, they brought this back. Like, you could tell he tapped in. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know what the fuck names he was saying. Like, he's saying Goku, I'm hearing Gokubaga. He's saying Vegeta, I'm hearing Vagabaga. I don't know what this nigga was saying. You obviously it's Japanese name, so I'm like, I ain't never hear Japanese a day in my life. But this shit sounding raw though. You feel me? And I'm seeing characters on the screen like looking cool as fuck. Niggas got on karate fits. Niggas got on shoulder pads with a fucking pink eyeglass. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Niggas got tails. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the hell? What the hell on? You feel me? I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? So I'm watching them play. He leave and come back. He come back with snacks. So in my head, I get kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for him to like play, and then he fall asleep. And obviously I'm gonna play, but this nigga's locked in. You know, if they come back with snacks, bro, and like a beverage, it's over. It's over. Niggas have no plans on getting rest. You feel me? Niggas going to the bathroom and back. So I'm kind of hot. So I'm like, whatever. So as I'm watching them play though, I'm seeing like just different shit. Like I'm seeing energy beams. I'm hearing characters go ugh when they get punched in the stomach, like get fucked up. And like the shit's just looking so cool to me. Like I seen Goku go Super Saiyan, some shit I never seen before. I see blood on the characters. Bro, I'm just like, I don't know, bro. It's like I don't know, bro. I don't know what I could describe, like what word I could use to describe that feeling in those moments, but I can remember it so vividly, like how I felt as a kid, just hearing the music and seeing the characters and seeing how swole the characters look too. Like motherfuckers have muscles on muscles, like, you know what I'm saying? Clothes getting ripped. They flying and zooming fast as fuck on the screen, and different like supers and rush attacks from characters. Like the way that the game was structured, even years later, is like goated as fuck. But just how the characters looked to me and how they was interacting and how they was moving was just so different from anything I've ever seen before. So you probably like, White Fang, how does this lead to Dragon Ball Z? So my brother never let me play, you know what I'm saying? He never let me play. I was asking him a whole bunch of questions. The nigga was getting annoyed. He was like, bro, shut the fuck up, start asking me questions, or you gotta get out. You can't watch me play. So I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I got hold. My brother was mean. But as time flew on, you know what I'm saying? Like weeks go by. I'm coming back to the crib, to my mom's house, and I'm watching him play. He getting through the story. Eventually he beat it. He beat the game, and he has nothing else to do. So he asked me, you know, you want to play? So you know me, I get excited. I'm like, yeah, of course. I'm not turning. That's like turning down free candy, a free donut. Like what kid is gonna turn that down? You feel me? So I'm trying to pick a character, and he not letting me pick no characters, bro. He not letting me pick no characters, bro. Keep in mind, this is my first time playing. He not letting me pick no characters. I try to pick Goku, he say no. I try to pick Vegeta, he say no. I try to pick this person, he say no. So I just picked Piccolo, bro. Like I was like, him? He was like, yeah, he cool. I picked Piccolo. You feel me? I picked Piccolo, and this nigga got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You feel me? He got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now keep in mind, like it was some days, obviously, I didn't see him play with these characters. I never seen these characters. And I thought Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 just looked raw as fuck. Like, bro, the nigga got a tail. The tail moving while he charged. The nigga got fur, like monkey fur, long ass hair. Bro, I'm like, bro, I want to use that character, bro. My brother picked Goku or that nigga. Like, it was just Goku or Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. And I was like, I gotta use that character. So he whipping my ass, BTA, you know what I'm saying? He putting belt ass. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm still having a fun time. And then after that, I'll never forget, I went home and I lived with my dad and my grandma. Like, I lived with my nana. So I asked my nana, I said, Nana, can I use your computer? She never let nobody use her computer besides adults. Like, none of her grandkids, my cousins, nothing, bro. And I begged her to use the computer because I just wanted to look up, like, what the fuck was Dragon Ball Z? I had to know, bro. So I go on YouTube, I type in Dragon Ball Z, I look it up, and I type it on, I typed it on YouTube, and it comes up. And I'm seeing like Dragon Ball for the first time. You know, back in the day on YouTube, it used to be 4 episodes of Dragon Ball, 4 movies, all type of shit. But I ain't just want to click and start anywhere. You feel me? I wanted to start, like, I want to know what's going on so I could go talk to my brother about it next time I go over there. So I typed in Dragon Ball Z, and then I noticed, like, while I'm playing one video, it had the Toonami dude. And back then, I used to definitely stay up and watch Family Guy. Like, that's like the latest I would stay up. You know, Family Guy come on once Trash King of the Hill go off. That's when Family Guy come on. So I stayed up to then, and I seen like Toonami, like right before I go to sleep, I see like the Toonami dude. So I knew like, okay, this come on Cartoon Network, like, but late at night. And I was determined from there to like stay up and watch that shit. And I'll never forget the first episode I watched was Goku like training on King Kai Planet. Like, he had just got there, he chasing bubbles, learning how to jump, like he trying to jump and shit, telling jokes. And I ain't gonna lie, even though it was something so simple like that, the shit was so fire to me because it was so different from everything I've ever watched before or like experienced. And like the voice acting, you know how anime voice acting is way different from like cartoons and stuff, especially during that time. And like, bro, like I just fell in love with this shit. And after I watched that episode, next time I went to my mom's house, I'll talk to my brother about it. You know what I'm saying? And my brother, me and him got like closer because I was actually consuming and experiencing something and loved something that he loved too. So we would talk about that shit all the time, like versus battles. And he was obviously way more versed in that shit. And then he was teaching me characters and stuff like now. Like, he was actually talking to me about the show and shit because I was learning about it on my own. And I felt like that's what made me and him closer. And like, bro, he ended up letting me play the characters I wanted to play. Like, that's how closer we got. Like, he stopped being as mean and he let me play the characters like I wanted to play as. And I ended up being able to play with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And like, just off appearance alone, when I first seen him, I never seen him in the show when I was watching it. Just off appearance alone, bro, he became, and how he played, like his moves and stuff was just so cool to me. Like, he became one of my favorite characters just using any Dragon Ball game anytime he's in it. Like, not because he's OP, not because of this, bro. That nigga, that's why he my mascot for like my YouTube channel, because he just looked raw as fuck. Like, Super Saiyan 4 looked raw as fuck, and he just took that shit to a whole nother level. Just look at the nigga, bro. Like, he just tough. So yeah, man, I ended up falling in love with Dragon Ball Z, uh, basically through Tenkaichi 2. I discovered it, and then like, man, Dragon Ball, that shit changed my life, bro. Like, especially the Cell games, bro. Like Gohan's character holds a special place in my heart because, like, Gohan didn't really like to fight, but he used to get mad and he used to stand up, you know what I'm saying, for himself and the people he cared about. Me and my brothers used to always bump heads, like, you know, you live in the hood, you know what I'm saying. You got some niggas that want to be bullies, and like Gohan not wanting to fight, but knowing that's the environment he in, and he gotta do something eventually, and he actually tapped into that shit in the Cell Saga. Was like, I related to that shit so much in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really like to fight, but obviously I gotta defend myself. I bump heads with my brothers, you know what I'm saying? So I used to like, you know what I'm saying, have those moments where I snap too, like Gohan, like Team Gohan, Kid Gohan, however you want to call it. And like, that shit changed my life. Like, honestly don't know what I'll be without Dragon Ball, because that was my gateway into anime in general. And like, as years went on, the Dragon Ball games that came out, I would play with my big brother, bro. And like, and I don't even know if he know this story. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't even know if he know that, like, he's the reason that anime is like I'm into anime because of him. And like, the more anime that came out, like, I would go over to my mom's house and he'll make sure that I stay up and watch Toonami with him. Like, before we didn't watch no shows together, the most we did was play the game. But like, when time went on, you feel me? Like, I'm not trying to get, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like caught up, because it's like, it's not emotional, you feel me? It's not sad or nothing. It's just like, damn, like, I remember how we was back then and how we are now. We super close. Like, that's big bro. And this shit, like, damn, you feel me? Like, I can't believe back then, like, he was that mean. And then Dragon Ball is really like the shit that changed me and his relationship. And I don't know if that shit would have ever changed had I not gotten into anime, and that shit made us talk more and brought us closer. And like, just Dragon Ball in general, like, before I go to the gym, I like hearing like Dragon Ball speeches from, like, Dragon Ball Z speeches from characters. I like hearing Majin Vegeta, like, and the battles that he's struggling with mentally, like, just stuff like that, bro. I feel like no other anime do better than Dragon Ball Z, bro. Like, Dragon Ball is not my favorite anime no more in a sense, but it'll always be number one in my heart, and I know nothing will ever replace that. Like, no matter how good an anime has, like, as far as a story, no matter how much better animations or fight scenes or choreography, nothing will ever replace Dragon Ball. I can throw in a random episode of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball GT and be real, like, cooler. Like, I could watch this shit all day, no matter how many times I've seen it. I don't give a fuck if I know it line for line, which in most cases I do know the episode line for line. That's how many times I do watch Dragon Ball. The shit too elite, bro. The shit too elite. And like, Team Gohan being my favorite character for the reasons I listed. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta being one of my favorite characters, just from the video games, really. From the show too, he was raw as fuck in the show, but from the video games is really where it stemmed from. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta being one of my guys. DBZ Broly being a fucking crash out, you feel me? Being one of my guys. And bro, just, that's how I really fell in love with Dragon Ball, man. It's through my brother, through Tenkaichi 2, and whatever Dragon Ball game came out, like Rage and Blast, like, I played the shit, you feel me? And by the time Rage and Blast 2 came out, I had my own console. Like, I wasn't sharing a video game console with my brothers no more. I was at my dad's. He got me a PlayStation 3. I played Rage and Blast 2. And then my brother had his own Xbox 360. So when I would go over there, we'd be scrapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got better. And it's just funny to think about how I went from not being able to play, I just got to sit there and watch. And then, like, not knowing the characters and all that shit, and just actually understand the Dragon Ball, and end up loving the series more than I ever thought I would. And it was just something that completely changed my life, still affecting my life to this day. Like, my channel is called DBZ White Fang, bro. Like, Dragon Ball Z will always be a part of me. Like, I'm even thinking about getting a Dragon Ball Z tattoo, like one character tattoo. I don't know which character yet. Probably gonna be either Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or Team Gohan. I don't know yet. But I'm definitely gonna get a Dragon Ball tattoo, like, for sure. But yeah, man, that's really my story about how I got into Dragon Ball. If you did enjoy it, man, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment. I want to know how y'all got into Dragon Ball, bro. I really want to hear y'all stories. Like, how did you discover Dragon Ball? What do you love about it? What didn't you like about it at first? Like, did certain things about Dragon Ball turn you away at first? Like, because I know with some animes, it'd be hard to get into for people when they first see it. Like, did it gateway you to Dragon Ball? Was it your first anime? Like, let me know how y'all got into Dragon Ball, bro. I love hearing those stories. I got some more videos coming. I know that this video came a little bit later than my last video. I was a little bit sick, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get over that. I apologize for the wait if y'all were waiting for, like, more content, man. like I said, man, consider subscribing, because I'm telling you, I'm dropping another video after this. Bangers are coming, bro. Just know that bangers are coming, bro. So y'all tap in, bro. DBZ White fan, we tap in, you feel me? So y'all tap in with your boy. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I suggest you go watch it, man. If you like my Sparking Zero gameplay, I think you will love those videos too, man. And y'all let me know if y'all want some more story times, man. I got some more stories, whether it's Dragon Ball related or not. If you do enjoy this type of format, I found it enjoyable. So y'all let me know, man, if y'all want some more of these, and I'll drop some for sure. It's just something I can do really quick. But yeah, man, it's been DBZ White Fang. Thanks for watching, man. And I'm out. Peace.